Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Big Time Taukas. Tommy,
I'm back.
oh,
I'm actually in.
my lord,
I'm actually in person this time. I didn't recall we were fun this time.
that is very true, my friend. How does it feel back? I picked you up from the airport, and the first thing you said is, "Who left the oven on?"
Seriously, literally walking out of KCI, I feel like I got slapped in the face by heat. It was hot when I got out of Terminal B.
Yeah,
at KCI. It was hot.
yeah.
Now it's fine. I feel like I brought some kind of cool weather with me. I mean, it's been in the 80s the past couple of days, which has been really nice.
I've been able to wear jeans.
I've been in the morning, I usually sometimes might have to wear a pullover or something like that. It's gotten that cool.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, but it was kind of nice. Oh, that's right.
Wow. All right. We have the Olympics going on in the background, and there's someone from Missouri. Missouri.
Where? Fluorescent?
Yeah, it's over by St. Louis.
Oh. I think that's the person you were talking about. You said there was an Olympian from Missouri.
Oh, there's multiple Olympians from Missouri.
Well, you said there was one in particular. You said there was one outside of St. Louis.
No, I was talking.
I thought that's the person you were talking about.
No.
Either way,
outside of St. Louis, we were talking about Harley Race Wrestling.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot.
There's also an Olympian from Lee Summit.
Maybe it's there. Maybe that's where it is. It's in Florissant, Missouri.
No, we looked it up. It's in Troy.
Oh, that's right. It's in Troy. Either way, we're getting off topic. We have a lot to cover while I came back. I feel like all the news stuff kind of waited.
For literally you to leave and then come back.
It's I leave, nothing really happens. I mean, the Texas Oklahoma stuff kind of happens, but nothing else really happens. But then when I come back, before I come back, the trade deadline happens and all that.
Yeah. Which, let's just go ahead and get started on that. The Royals trade away some pieces.
They only traded 2 pieces away.
Yeah, that's some. Granted, their contracts were expiring here shortly, or they're underperforming.
Should we just say who? The Royals traded Danny Duffy to the Dodgers.
Which, that one hurts.
That one kind of hurts. But
it's the Duff man. I'm hoping that he resigns with us in the offseason, so it's just kind of
Yeah.
Oh.
But hey, he did all he could, and we just...
Yeah.
I just got to salute the man. Salute the Duff man. And
the other man that got traded, I hope he never comes back.
No. Jorge Soler got traded to the
Bye.
Bears.
Good riddance. Get them.
I'm actually fine with that trade. I'm fine with that trade.
Yeah, I am too. Get them. Yeah.
Seriously, that was the worst trade in Royals history, trading for him.
Yeah.
Wade Davis for Jorge Soler. Are you serious? I think I told you when they did it, I'm cool, we get a AAA prospect, and then they get the best reliever in the American League at the time. Well,
and
year before that, I was at the time.
And even then, he was alright in Chicago. He was alright.
Yeah, he was up there for a couple of games, and then they sent him back to Iowa.
Yeah. And then
kind of makes you wonder.
And then the Royals were yeah, we just got a guy that just rakes.
But hey, he's Atlanta's problem, though.
Yeah.
So.
Oof. Yeah. We'll just stick with Bobby Witt Jr. and Nick Prado being in
Omaha.
AAA right now, which they're so close.
They are very close. They are very close.
We may need to take a trip up to Omaha one day and go watch a Storm Chasers game.
We honestly might do that.
Because Oh, he is so close, and I don't think they're going to bring him up.
I don't think they're going to
soon.
bring him up anytime soon. Maybe next year.
Oh, maybe.
That's a big maybe, though.
Because Mondi... Oh, God.
I don't know what they're going to do with him. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what they do with him.
Get rid of him, hopefully.
I
have never been a Mondi fan.
I've never been a Mondi fan either. Plus, he's injured all the time. But the problem is, if you trade him, you're not going to get anything in return.
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
he's injury liable.
I don't know. It's Mondesi, so I just...
It's Mondesi, so...
Yeah.
I just really don't see any You're not going to get anything in return for that. You really aren't. Maybe a player to be named later or something.
Or maybe someone desperate needs a shortstop.
Or someone who needs yeah, exactly. Someone who needs a desperate need at shortstop.
San Diego.
No, not San Diego.
No, I don't know.
Chicago. Oh wait, Javi played second base. Oh wait, he can also play second base. I forget that.
Can he?
Mondi? Yeah, he can.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, Royals are now on a bit of a run, which, that was... It's not good giving false hope to Royals fans.
Oh, come on. We do that all the time.
No, I know.
It happens all the time. Are you not surprised by this?
No, I know, but it's also stop giving us false hope.
I know.
That is the last thing that we need.
Also, the day of we're recording this, the Dodgers and Astros started a little 2-game set at Dodger Stadium, by the way, and they're already booing the hell out of Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, and all that. I am waiting for the subsequent fights breaking out. Like you know the MLB Fight Club Twitter account.
Yes, I follow.
Like
them.
I want that. Like I told you today, like what we were doing, like when we were out and about today. I'm telling you, that Twitter account sooner or later is going to put out Wilt Chamberlain numbers.
Yeah. Which I mean, how's our attempt to get tickets for that?
They are
Royals Astros game because holy crap, we better
listen. I'm working on it. All right. When I get them, I'll tell you we got them.
All right, it'll be, ladies and gentlemen,
we got them. Yeah, exactly. It'll be like that.
And there will be a party in the streets of Kansas City because we will have
fun.
Our shot to boo the Astros.
Oh, we're going to boo the Astros. We're going to be sitting... So the tickets I'm trying to get is from a family relative of mine. They have... Their friends, they have season tickets literally, like, right behind home plate in Diamond Club. Like, literally right behind home plate. Like, if you want to, you could put up the picture of where I look depressed. Do you still have that picture, or could I have to send it to you?
I don't have it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. There's a picture. I'm not going to say anything. There's just I was on TV for, like, 3 seconds, and I, like, was so slouched, I looked depressed. I'm like, I just want this game to be over, which kind of was true. But that's where we're probably going to be sitting. I'll probably talk to my grandpa tomorrow and see how those tickets are coming along. I mean, they're going to the Yankees series next week when they come in town.
I need to buy the tickets for us.
Of course,
next week.
Of course, they're going to that Tuesday. Are they? Wait, what?
Yeah, they play on Tuesday.
Are we actually going to go to that game?
I need to buy the tickets, but yeah.
Well, I can't go with them.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go with them.
You could.
I mean, we could just go with them.
Yeah, we could.
They have a free parking pass.
Yeah.
Of course, one of us would have to drive, probably.
Yeah.
They're sitting in Diamond Club, so they're going to have a little...
Oh.
So they're going to have some fun.
A little bit of the brewskis.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah.
Either way, let's get into some of the certain MLB trades that happened. The Chicago Cubs literally said, screw it, let's blow it all up. And they literally traded Javier Baez to the Mets for a good little return. They traded Anthony Rizzo to the Yankees. Ugh.
Which, has that helped the Yankees any? Have they won a game since?
I think they swept the Marlins, but it's the Marlins. So.
Yeah. Did they?
But they got a good return. And then Chris Bryant to the Giants.
You're missing a very important piece.
Oh, I think...
Kimbrell.
Oh, yeah. Craig Kimbrell got traded to the White Sox, I think?
I don't know.
I gotta look it up.
But that was the one that everyone was like, oh, this is a game changer for whoever gets him. I'm like, when was the last time Craig Kimbrell was relevant?
Yeah. Since the White Sox, it was to the White Sox.
Oh, well, then he's playing the Royals right now.
So, that's pretty nice. I mean, they probably got a decent... If you're looking at the Cubs, they probably got a decent return.
Boy, that must be nice for Craig Kimbrell. He's literally still in town.
Oh, I almost forgot. Another trade that the Yankees gave up. They traded for Joey Gallo.
Yeah. So, do we know why they...
Traded for Joey Gallo?
Have been trying to be competitive?
I don't know. They need more pitching is what they need. This is coming from a non-Yankees fan. This is just coming from a person that just watches baseball. They need pitching.
This is what they need to do. They need to die. They need to become the Cleveland Browns. And just terrible.
They are terrible.
But
they don't have any pitching.
But forever.
They don't have any pitching. Like, they don't. They really don't. They don't have any pitching at all. I mean, ever since they banned Spider Tack, Garrett Cole has, like, a $20 ERA or something like that?
Something like that, and so does...
Aroldis Chapman?
Yep.
It's just that it's like...
It does my heart good. I'm saying that.
It does, as Thanos would say, this does put a smile on my face.
Oh, yeah. You're getting something Thanos-related.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I bought... If you want to put the picture, like, right here...
Yeah, I will.
I purchased the Lego replica Infinity Gauntlet. I kind of regret it, because it was, like, $70. But it's a small price to pay for salvation.
It's just
literally a soul for a soul.
Yeah, God, no kidding.
But hey, it's gonna look pretty cool. I'm gonna have some fun building it. It's like 590 pieces.
Where are you gonna put it here?
Boo!
Sorry, Tom Brady just showed up on the television screen.
I don't know.
Boo! You're overrated and washed up, you piece of shit.
I might put it in those like thing where I have where I have my books in there. Might. Okay. I might put the Batman one in there. Might rearrange that one. Just put the Batman one in there. And then put the gauntlet right next to my TIE fighter pilot.
Your TIE pilot? Oh, Lord. Alright.
That took forever. I'm going to be honest. That took a while to build.
Probably.
Because, like, I was being very careful. Because if I messed up, I could not tell where I messed up. Because it's just a pure black, like, helmet. So if I screw up one thing, I'm screwed. I literally would have to tear the whole thing apart. Either way, another trade that happened in the MLB, the Dodgers and the Padres literally went to a dick measuring contest to see who would get Max Scherzer.
Was it my mother or my father? One of them talking about it, because...
Like, it was literally a dick measuring contest.
It was literally the cold arms race.
But in the end, I guess the Dodgers had the better deal because they ended up getting not just Max Scherzer, they also got Trey Turner in that deal.
Yeah. They got way better.
Oh, they got a lot better.
Like a lot better.
Oh, they got a lot better. They're putting their chips all in. Like, if that happens, I'm going to say knock on wood here, which I hope they show up. And because it's going to mess up the audio. It's just that if they end up in the NLCS, like, I'm literally going to watch every game. That's going to be, like, that series better go 7 if they show up in the NLCS against each other.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Because Because that series is just going to be something.
Yeah. We're gonna, you know.
As a baseball fan, I'm going to enjoy that very, very much.
But as we all know, reality is often
disappointing.
So
have we devolved to just making Thanos jokes?
Yes, you're the one with the gauntlet coming shortly.
It's true. I'm surprised how you didn't buy it. Just give in.
No.
Give in to your hatred.
That wouldn't be hatred. The fuck?
Give in to your greed.
Yeah, I was about to say. It'd be greed or something.
And then if you said you got it, I would be like Palpatine and be like, good. Good.
Good, Anakin. Good. Now kill him.
Do it. Do it.
Kill him.
Kill
him now.
Either way, the Dodgers are just a absolute
machine
powerhouse now.
I am.
Although it's funny to think that they're still second in their division.
Yeah, to the Giants.
The Giants are also good this year. They kind of made a
but they
push
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so as it
out of literal nowhere.
So as it stands right now, the Dodgers are 3.5 games back of San Francisco. I was saying again, they're 3.5 games back of San Francisco. When they face each other again, do I think that's going to change? Possibly, if you have Scherzer, Kershaw, and then Buehler going.
Buehler.
Seriously, you want to talk about a 1-2-3 punch right there? That is a serious 1-2-3 punch. That's literally if you queue up MLB The Show kind of rotation right there.
Oh god.
Diamond
Dynasty?
Yeah, like Diamond Dynasty. Literally having Clayton Kershaw, Max Scherzer, and then Walker Buehler.
I think in one of my Diamond Dynasties, mine is Felix Hernandez, James Paxton, and Drew Smiley.
Although it's funny to think, as the standings right now, the wild card teams in the NL are both the Dodgers and the Padres.
That is crazy.
If this season ended today, I would probably go to MLB headquarters right there. I would knock down Manfred's store and be like, make this a 7-game series, please.
To which you will say, who are you and what are you doing in my office?
Don't care. Make it a 7-game series.
Sir, I don't even want to punish the Astros. What do you think? What makes you think I'm going to make that decision?
Ratings.
No, I won't even do that.
This isn't even... I'm surprised...
Because I'm the worst commissioner of all time.
Oh, he's the worst.
He's the worst in all the sports.
He makes Roger Goodell look good. And that's saying something.
Yeah.
That is saying something.
Out of the major four, I think a lot of people
Adam Silver's the best. Adam Silver's the best.
Yeah, I don't like his kowtowing to, overly eagerly doing that.
It's China.
You're bleeping that. No.
It's China.
So just a long foghorn for all that. Alright, that's fun. I guess Gary Bettman would be the best then. Which
I've seen some stuff Gary Bettman does. He's pretty good. Adam Silver. But if you were to say a casual fan, they would say Adam Silver. One.
See, here's the thing with Gary Bettman. He did the ultimate troll. They were in Vancouver for the draft. The standard boo. Bettman, it's not too bad. It's not a Goodell or Silver or Manfred level boos. So he gets booed. He then shows up. This is Vancouver with the Sedin twins.
Oh.
And those boos turn to thunderous applause. And he gets to the podium and he's like, that's more like it. And everyone laughs. It's like, gosh, you're great.
Either way, it's going to be very interesting. Now that, the trade deadline's over. I mean, they have the waiver wire, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's due to come up soon. Ain't it? If I'm not mistaken. Either way, it's going to be very interesting
Yeah.
to see what happens, especially in the NL West with those three teams.
Yeah, that's...
Depending on what happens.
Where was it a few years ago? Was it...
You know what I might want to happen? I want a game 163.
Oh.
To decide that division.
Yeah. Where was it a few years ago? Was it 2015, 2016, somewhere in there? Where it was... the Blue Jays, the Orioles.
No, it was in the West. It was like
No,
it was Texas. It was the Rangers, Anaheim, the Angels, and like Oakland to decide who won that division.
No, that's what where it was like the three teams made it. So it was like Toronto, Baltimore, and Boston. It was just like all three made it, and like Toronto met Baltimore in the wild card round.
Is that in like what 2018?
No,
it was because there was.
It would have to been 2017.
I think it was 17 actually.
Because I mean, it was like it was electric in the Rogers Center in Toronto. Which, by the way, the Blue Jays are back in Toronto now.
That's actually, you know what?
And they played against the Royals, and they murdered the Royals.
As much as I hate to see them get swept by the Blue Jays, it was actually kind of nice to see them back in the Rogers Center.
All I'm going to say is this.
Like, as much as I don't like Toronto, it's like, it was nice to see them back in the Rogers Center, you know?
All I'm going to say is this. I actually kind of like the idea of them being in Buffalo.
See...
Which, by the way, did you see the news with the Bills?
That they're looking for a new stadium?
In Austin?
In Texas?
Yes. In Austin.
No.
Yes.
Dallas is going to say absolutely not.
I don't know. It's far enough away. It's far enough away that but anyway, yeah.
Dallas is going to say hell no. Yeah. Dallas is going to say absolutely not.
But anyway, I was starting to get... Because Buffalo was starting to embrace the Blue Jays. Because I think Buffalo's Mets fans, Yankees fans. Maybe. I don't know.
I couldn't really tell when I flew into Buffalo.
But
I flew over Buffalo. I didn't really fly into Buffalo. I flew into Rochester when I went to Cooperstown.
But... Like, they started embracing the Blue Jays. We'll do a power ranking list one of these days.
Never been to Buffalo. I've flown over Buffalo.
And of possible, like, either relocation sites or expansion sites for Major League Baseball.
Montreal would be number one.
Well, yes, of course Montreal is number one. Buffalo's up there now for me. Because, obviously Montreal was number one.
Montreal is number one. It will always be number one.
But a close number two for me has always been Louisville.
Louisville would be a close number two. Louisville Bats?
No. The name that I came up with in the logo, the Louisville Legends. Because it's alliteration and it works.
Let's transition to stuff that certain news events, and by news events I mean wrestling. Brock, would you like to explain to me what has been happening over the weekend? Just like this past weekend.
I'm not completely sure. To be honest. This all started, what day of the week?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. No, with Bray?
Oh, that was a couple of days ago, actually.
I'm trying to remember what day it was.
Let's find out.
Just that's when... Well, no, it even started before then. Apparently Bryan and CM Punk have signed with Tommy's favorite company.
AEW?
Yeah.
It was 3 days ago.
Okay. So this all started 3 days ago.
It was Saturday? Saturday.
Yeah.
It was Saturday.
So this started Saturday. We're recording this Tuesday. This all started Saturday when I was, minding my own business. I think I had just gotten off work.
Did I send this to you, or did you send
I sent
this
it to
me?
I sent it to you.
No, it actually kind of started on the 26th, because I sent you when because they're still doing the IWGP United States Heavyweight title on AEW. Lance Hoyt beat Hikuleo, and then out of nowhere, Hiroshi Tanahashi challenges Lance Archer.
So, if you want to really go back to it, this all started at the last Impact show. Slammiversary? Bound for Glory?
Oh, Jay White showing up?
Jay White, Chelsea Green, who's also doing stuff in Ring of Honor right now. Matt Cardona just winning the GCW.
Did he really?
Yeah, he beat Nick Gage. That
Nice.
video that I sent you where he's getting pelted with trash in the ring.
Nice.
But yeah, no, so just a whole bunch of craziness is happening in wrestling. And then Bray Wyatt gets...
And then Sean Ross Lee drops the atom bomb. Literally.
So he's literally becoming Woj.
He literally is the Woj of wrestling Twitter.
Yeah. It's great. And
he literally dropped the atom bomb by saying...
No, that's not an atom bomb. An atom bomb would be like him saying, oh yeah, CM Punk has signed a 15-year deal with, I don't know, New Japan. And it's like, oh my god! You know, something like that.
New Japan, yeah, he did say that in his pipe bomb.
Yeah.
But Sean Ross dropped his own pipe bomb. Not a promo pipe bomb, but just a news report pipe bomb that that the WWE has released Bray Wyatt.
Which, wow.
That was just, I was I didn't know how to react to that.
It was something else.
It was just, also Malachi Black, a.k.a. Tommy N, showed up on Dynamite.
Yeah, that happened a while ago, though.
But that happened a while ago.
But, I mean, Bray got released, and then, a few days ago, Sunday or Monday?
I think, Sunday or Monday, apparently Adam Cole's contract...
Oh, no, I'm talking about...
Oh.
The 16-time World Heavyweight Champion getting his release. Ric Flair has gotten his release from WWE. What the absolute hell is happening?
And then, I don't even think... Was it, a couple hours later, or was it the next day?
No, a couple hours later. It was at night, because I sent it to you at night.
That's right.
Why I was surprised that you responded.
This was around... Probably have it up. You sent it to me
1, 2, 3 in the morning? I was literally scrolling Twitter while taking a crap, and... As he's looking it up in our DMs that we send each other.
Mm-hmm.
For news and information with each other.
It was yesterday. You sent this to me at 8 in the morning.
Oh, that's right. That's why I was surprised you
literally sent this to me at 8 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then, apparently, Sean Ross dropped another pipe bomb, saying, apparently,
he's been just destroying people with stuff.
Apparently, Adam Cole's contract is expired, I guess?
Expiring,
and he's not going to renew it?
They haven't offered him a new long-term deal.
No, they haven't offered him a long-term deal.
He accepted a month-long extension.
I think you know why? Because if he signs that contract, they're going to move him up to the main roster. They are.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, what can you possibly do with him? What can they possibly... What could Hunter do with him in NXT now?
Feud with him and Bronson Reed. That would be incredible.
That would be pretty interesting.
Him versus Ridge Holland.
I mean, you could probably throw him in. I mean, no, that wouldn't work. I would say you could throw him in with the triple threat match with Samoa Joe and Karrion Kross.
Just have him and Joe feud.
That would be... dude, that would be amazing. That would actually be really good. I don't know. I don't... Like, he's had it so good at NXT. It's just that I think if he signs another long-term deal, they're going to move him up to the main roster. Bye-bye.
As I'm doing the Undisputed Era sign right now. And that's where it started. It started in 2017 at TakeOver Brooklyn.
To be fair, if he walks, I mean,
we all know where he's going.
he's either going to probably go to AEW.
No, he is, because that's where his wife is.
I know.
Or girlfriend, whatever she is.
I think it's his wife.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're married.
Okay, I don't know.
Either way, either he goes to AEW or he can go back to Ring of Honor.
That'd be great.
That would actually be really good if he went back to Ring of Honor.
I would love to see him versus Roosh. Or him versus... Oh my god, him versus Bandito for the...
Stop.
Ring of Honor title.
Stop. Oh my god. Oh.
Him versus Jay Lethal, just so we can...
Again?
Yeah,
Jay Lethal again? Oh, that would be fun.
Oh
my god, those two work perfectly together.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just that I just don't think... I'm 100% confident that if he signs a long-term deal with WWE, he's going to get put up on the main roster.
Yeah.
And with certain hot NXT talent, that are very popular in NXT, they don't really make that transition well on the main roster.
Especially if they're currently holding a title.
Especially if they drop a title.
No, they're currently holding
Or
one.
if they're currently holding a title. Looking at you, Karrion Kross. I don't know what... Speaking of that, what are they even doing?
I don't know.
With that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. And he's doing it without Scarlett.
Yeah. Speaking of things that we don't know what's happening, Tommy, we're gonna throw it to a segment here shortly with us reviewing WWECW, the final show in Kansas City, Missouri, our hometown. And we're back through the seamless ability of editing. Tommy, we watched the final ECW show, and it was in our hometown of Kansas City, Missouri, in a place that I was at just over a week ago in the Sprint Center.
We already talked about that, so let's talk about this.
It was...
Watching that was something.
So, if you are curious, it's on YouTube. It's on WWE's YouTube channel. Just literally free to watch.
Literally, look up ECW final show, and it's the first thing.
And they have a lot of... I think I was watching up until,
They have actually a lot of stuff on ECW.
Yeah. They also have all the Superstars episodes, which, I mean, if there's one from Kansas City...
That's one thing I find very surprising.
All those Superstars episodes? Yeah. Well, if there's one in Kansas City, we might watch that. So
yeah, we might watch that.
Anyway, Tommy, what did you have on the final show of ECW? It got kicked off with a nice little mini tribute.
I forgot. Yeah, there's a nice little mini tribute.
For the final show?
Yeah, for the final show of ECW. Started off with a good intro. I forgot how much their intro song kind of bopped.
Saliva's Don't Question My Heart is undoubtedly one of the better songs.
Don't get me wrong. It was really good.
Yeah. And then...
Obviously started off with, Pyro and all that.
Fire! We had fire.
Which, apparently, you told me they did this, they taped this after SmackDown.
This was live, so ECW was actually live.
Oh. I thought you said they taped it.
No, SmackDown was taped.
Why was...
So ECW was on Tuesdays.
Was SmackDown in, London or something?
No. They always recorded SmackDown.
What was when SmackDown... Was this
They just taped it. They just taped SmackDowns.
Oh, I forget. They had that weird time where they just taped SmackDowns.
Weird time? That was a long time. It wasn't always that, we had live SmackDowns.
It's true.
But ECW song slaps. And then they do an interior shot of the Sprint Center.
They do that panning shot of the excuse me, sir, as any person would say now, it's a T-Mobile Center. I'd be like, screw you, it's called the Sprint Center.
It's Sprint Center. And the Sprint Center is just beautiful.
Also, one takeaway, I had no idea Byron Saxton, at the time, was with WWE for almost, 11 years.
Yeah, so that's the next note I had. We go to the commentary. Baby Byron Saxton and also Josh Matthews. I didn't put in my notes, and I said, thank God we're not watching Byron Saxton wrestle when he was part of NXT.
Exactly.
Speaking of NXT, that is next week, and they are pushing it hard on this show.
They were pushing it very hard.
As we got kicked off with the tag team title match.
Not just any tag team title match, the unified tag team title match.
Shomiz versus the team of Goldust and Yoshi Tatsu. Tommy, I know you got some thoughts on the teams that came out.
Well, let's talk about the little how they
the package from 2 weeks ago.
How they got to be the unified tag team titles.
I have a great note on this, and I know that you want me to say it.
So literally after Miz and Big Show win the Raw tag team titles
on Raw.
They are outside of the ring, and then Big Show does what Big Show bunch goes, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, or something like that.
I put down package from 2 weeks ago. Big Show being the who do you think you are? I am. It's literally just that. Oh god, Big Show was great on this show.
Big Show being Big Show is just hilarious. Sometimes when he's unintelligible, Big Show is yeah, I do this.
Wrong. God, Big Show's great.
I forgot about that. It's just that him being unintelligible, being or something like that.
He's basically a Tasmanian devil. That's the best.
Absolutely hilarious.
Goldust and Yoshi Tatsu come out. Yoshi's theme song,
I hated it. It sucked.
It brought me back so much nostalgia to SmackDown vs. Raw 2011.
It sucked. I didn't like it.
It was good. For me, it was nostalgia.
It sounds like, those YouTube videos targeted for 3-year-olds.
It is.
That's what it sounded like. It's what it sounded like. I know you're laughing right now. I'm right.
I think what they were going for was J-pop.
They missed the mark. They missed it.
As coming from someone who is cultured in Japanese,
just leave it at that.
Japanese such music. Goldust and Yoshitatsu won this opportunity last week when they beat Kalen Croft and someone who is still on national television to this day,
Trent Beretta.
Yes. Tommy, what?
They beat it. Hold on. You want to say how they beat him? How I put it down?
Oh, yes. Please do.
So, Byron Saxton, I think it was Byron Saxton, said they were, unified, they were attacked team together, by saying through friendship in it, but I wrote down and it said beat Trent and Croft by friendship.
I mean,
with the power, they beat him with the power of friendship. You ever see that? What's funny is they kind of thought when I wrote that down. It's you ever see that photo of the discount Power Ranger? It's yes. I'm gonna beat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Yes. Oh, God.
Although, in wrestling terms, it's I'm gonna beat you with the power of friendship in this chair.
Yeah. Miz and Goldust started us off, and right off the bat, Goldust and Yoshitatsu with a hell of a tag team move.
They actually kind of worked pretty well together.
So, let me try to describe this move. Goldust grabs the Miz, tags in Yoshitatsu, gives him a backbreaker, drapes him over his knees. Yoshitatsu comes in, does a rolling thunder onto Miz, who gets a backbreaker from that.
To be fair, that was a pretty good spot. And then Miz made the tag, and then Big Show was just the Big Show.
I also, hang on, I got some more. So I said, damn, Yoshi is good. He was good in the ring, dude. And you hadn't heard of him until...
No, I have heard of him. It's just that it's been a while since I've heard of him. Like, I know he's in All Japan.
I think so.
I think he's in All Japan. Pretty sure he was. But, like, he's a good worker.
Yeah, no, he was really good in this match. Goldust, great per usual.
Was just...
Great per usual.
You know, Goldust being a good veteran presence for Yoshitatsu.
Which that's literally that's what they were going for. They are really pushing NXT in this match.
Like,
and it's coming next week.
Literally, every 2 minutes they were talking about NXT, I felt like.
Yeah, and it wasn't the NXT that we know today.
Yeah, so funny enough, NXT started up as, like, a contestant show.
Yeah, game show, reality game show, pretty much.
Kind of like what Tough Enough was.
Is.
Like,
it's weird.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen anymore.
No. And then I'm going to throw this part to Tommy. Tommy, I know that you have this part in your notes.
I don't.
No, the match isn't over. It's the package that happened during the commercial break. Of the upcoming pay-per-view.
Oh, of Elimination Chamber?
Yes,
like, dude,
go ahead.
I miss those so much. Like those old school, this Sunday. And it shows, like, all the wrestlers being in, like, the certain wrestlers that have been in the Elimination Chamber. They show them, and then, like, the Devil's Playground and all that. And then, like, it just, like, shows the preview package.
32,000 pounds of steel. 2 miles of chains. But, I mean, like,
6 men. 6 men enter. 1 man leaves. Or something like that.
The champion.
Like, seriously, like... I miss those so much.
Oh,
I really wish they do those again.
They're really good. I had a lot of nostalgia on this show.
Speaking of which...
I had a lot of nostalgia on this show. We come back. Big Show just chucks The Miz. Just shoulder first into Goldust in the corner.
I mean, it's just the Big Show, so he can usually just throw people around. Like, it's the Big Show.
Also, in that same shot, we saw the WrestleMania 26 sign. My note on WrestleMania 26, everyone was like, oh, Taker Sean. I put down Bret Hart fought Vince McMahon on that show.
That's right. I forget about that. I always forget.
With the Hart family surrounding the ring.
I always forget that happens. So, the match goes on and all that. And then
beautiful power slam by Goldust at one point where I literally just came out of my seat.
Yep. And then
we watched it together here.
And then to no one's surprise, I think, didn't they drop the titles at Mania? Or didn't they keep the titles?
No, they dropped them the next night.
That's right, they did. They ended up retaining the titles in ECW.
Yeah, do you want to explain how they retained them?
I'll let you explain it, because you have something that, like, goes after that.
What did I have after that?
Like, they did an NXT preview.
Yeah, so, Big Show,
Oh, that?
Yeah, no. How the ending sequence. Oh, and yeah, you've got plenty to say after this, don't you? Big Show, just chucks Yoshitatsu out of the ring, and Yoshi dies. Like,
Yoshi literally died.
That's...
And then Miz hits a skull-crushing finale.
No. So, after Big Show chucks Yoshi out of the ring, Goldust goes for a 10-punch count in the corner on The Miz, and Big Show just goes, fuck you, I'm hitting you in the ribs and breaking a rib. And, like, just hits him. And then, so Miz capitalizes with a skull-crushing finale for the win. They retain the
unified tag team
titles. It was a nice little match.
And sometimes I almost forgot, Miz was also a U.S. champion at this time.
Yes. This was the beginning, like, we may have been a year past when he was the Calgary Kid to get his contract back on Raw.
When did he cash in the year after that?
Yes, it was a year after what we watched. He cashed in.
That's right, it was a year after that. He cashed in, and then we get the are you mad? Yeah. Why? Because I can't see my forehead, girl.
Well, I then wrote down Big Show is great because they're celebrating on the ramp.
And he goes, oh, or something like that. I don't remember how he goes.
We still have the title!
We still have the title. You put the match at disorder.
The other note that I had, Show Miz dropped the titles to Tyson Kidd and David Hart Smith after WrestleMania.
Wait, they did. Wait, what?
Yep.
That was that's right. That wasn't it?
Yeah. Tyson Kidd and David Hart Smith after WrestleMania. And then, Tommy, we are introduced to the first batch of rookies in NXT.
I'll let you do this.
And both of these guys that were introduced...
Hold on. Before we go any further, let's just say it just goes downhill from here. Let's put it this way.
Well, the main event was good.
Yeah, the main event was good, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm well aware of the next segment. NXT rookies are introduced, the first two. Two guys that made it on my top 20 favorite wrestlers of all time. Wade Barrett, mentored by Chris Jericho. And Justin Gabriel, mentored by Matt freaking Hardy.
That's like a...
Which, as soon as I saw that portion, my mind went immediately to when Justin Gabriel knocked him over the middle rope on a SmackDown.
I was thinking of that.
So, yeah. We had that, and then we go backstage, come back from commercial, and Tiffany, the general manager of ECW, is backstage, giving an update. Doesn't get too far as Zack Ryder interrupts her with Rosa Mendez, and the only
which I was like surprised that like she was like with WWE in 2010.
Oh yeah, no, like
when you said who that was, I literally was like, you're joking, right?
She was with him when he fought Christian in a main event on ECW for the title. My only note from this segment is, what the hell was Zack Ryder wearing?
This was proper Zack Ryder apparel.
So this
2011.
This was 2010
or 10. I mean,
so this was straight up. He had the one side of his legs was the full tights, and the other one was a Speedo.
It's just
like we were still in that era, and then we had the like mesh black shirt with sunglasses and a headband. Like we were in that era.
Look, I really don't know. He still had the bandana on, which I think he still does to this
headband.
Day. The headband, which I still think he does. I think from time to time. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
My next note was, God damn, do I miss these "Don't try these at home" promos.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right after it, it's like literally an invisible person literally saying, "Hi, my name is John Cena," and he's like, "These are performed by professional stunt. Like these are professionals doing their job. Do not try to do this at home.
Do not get chucked into a giant light by a 7-foot tall giant." He
literally is like, "Do not try this at home. These are trained professionals. Do not try this at home or on a school playground." Proceeds to pan into him, literally like the medical people, literally pulling him out of the light, where Big Show literally chokeslammed him through, and you can literally see him, and you could see him shaking. Like, "Do not try this at home. Definitely do not do this at the school playground." And we're all like, and we were both like, yeah, totally not gonna do it.
And I told you the story about giving one of our friends in high school a pedigree in high school at a track practice.
A pedigree.
Not
like that had to hurt.
Oh no, he took it pretty well.
Oh, he took it pretty well. Okay,
he did the knees.
Oh, he did the chicken pedigree.
Yeah. We had another NXT rookie introduced.
I'll let you explain it. I'll let you say who it is.
Tommy started laughing immediately. His pro is William Regal, who we will get to at the end of this show, because I love Regal. Skip Sheffield. Tommy, who may we know Skip Sheffield as a little bit better?
I don't know who.
I don't know. What other name would we...
Skip Sheffield?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who in the world could
Oh my god, just say it.
Yeah, it's Ryback. It's Ryback.
Oh, yeah. Skip Sheffield, a.k.a. Ryback. Like, literally like a deflated Ryback.
Yeah. His gimmick was he's from Texas, and
He's nice, apparently.
Corn-fed meathead was his gimmick.
Corn-fed meathead.
Which I have used since.
I'm actually kind of remembering that now.
Yeah. And then we come to the segment that we both have the most notes on.
This is a segment that I was like, I want this to be over with, and very surprised at the same exact time.
So,
would you like to explain what this segment is?
So we cut back to the arena to WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas, the man who likes to have women walk on his head and face barefoot, introducing us to the Abraham Washington Show. Now, Tommy didn't watch ECW.
I really never watched ECW as a kid. I never really did, because it was on the Sci-Fi Network, and I never knew.
And on Tuesdays.
And it was on Tuesdays too, so I never knew what channel. The Sci-Fi Network. I never knew the number for the Sci-Fi Network.
So
I was just used to USA for Raw, and then whatever channel SmackDown was on.
Yeah,
Which I think was USA at the time as well.
My note for it was Abraham Washington Show is next. Please shoot me.
I said, what is the Abraham Washington Show with Tony Atlas? And then the next one after this, I'm like, seriously, like, what the fuck is this segment called the Abraham Washington Show?
My next note was, this man got fired for making a Kobe joke in 2012.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really? Wait, what?
Yeah. He got fired in 2012 for making a Kobe joke because he was managing the primetime players.
Oh, now I remember.
He's balling like Kobe in a Colorado hotel. Ooh.
Oh, it was during that.
Yeah.
I forget it was during that. So either way, the segment goes on. And
I have plenty of notes. He says it's lovely to be here in St. Louis. Justifiably gets booed.
Getting heat from the crowd, Kansas City crowd.
He then says, "Oh yeah, we're in Kansas City. I only remember the important towns." Abraham Washington, I think, is from Birmingham, if I am not mistaken.
From Alabama?
Yeah. Which, okay, sure. Tony Atlas's laugh is dumb as hell and annoying as shit.
I literally wanted to stop it. I literally wanted to stop watching this and be like, can we just skip this segment? Because hearing him laugh the entire time was just like nails on a chalkboard.
Abraham Washington's hair looks sprayed on.
Oh yeah, it looked like a straight spray tan.
His guest tonight on the final segment of the final episode of ACW is himself.
Was apparently himself. But then
I said, please stop this segment, and then a song that Tommy has never heard before, apparently, because he looked at me confused.
I was like, wait a minute, who is this? And then I remembered who it was. It was Shelton Benjamin's.
I wrote, thank God for Shelton Benjamin.
I pretty much said, let me see. I pretty much said the same thing. But it said Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard.
Shelton is good on the mic.
Shelton has always been good on the mic.
And then a wild AEW wrestler appears. Several showed up in this segment.
Well, hold on. Shelton Benjamin said, like, what is going on? This segment sucks. And I was like, thank you. I actually agree with Shelton Benjamin. For once.
This would suck no matter who you were interviewing. And then a wild AEW wrestler appears.
Yeah, so apparently... Dude,
this man made it into a video game.
Dude, I don't even know how to explain this.
He made it into a video game. Vance Archer appears. If you don't know who this is Lance Archer.
So my note for this part, I literally had to pause it like 3 or 4 times when he was walking down. When he was walking down. I was like, there's no way that's Lance Archer. And then I wrote down this note, and I said, Walmart brand Lance Archer. Instead of everybody dies, everybody lives.
Do you know what his finisher was at this time in WWE?
What is his finisher now, by the way? Just throwing that out there.
Now it's like a chokeslam, I think. I don't know.
It's a chokeslam or
I
something
don't know.
like that.
But in WWE at this time, his finishing maneuver was the reverse DDT.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
I refuse to believe
Also, his theme song actually kind of went hard.
No. I'm just so used to Everybody Dies.
Well, he came out because him and Shelton don't like each other.
Yep.
To which another AEW wrestler appears, Kalen Croft and Trent.
Beretta. Yeah,
And
Trent Beretta.
Trent
Trent
appears. Trent is, he's Trent.
He's the best friends.
No.
He's with he's the best. He is a best friend.
Kalen Croft, I didn't put this in the notes, is now once again teaching in New York. So good for him.
Good for him.
Out comes Kozlov.
And then Kozlov just
Starts speaking Russian.
straight up speaking Russian like
Which, yes, and he's supposed to be a babyface, by the way.
Yes, I totally.
Please.
I was like, yes, I totally know what you were saying, Russian man.
Also, yes, please have him speak Russian.
My note
in
for when
Kansas City.
My note for Kozlov was like Kozlov. I really don't know what to put here.
Yeah,
Pretty much sums up his entire tenure with WWE.
He gets what chanted by Kansas City? Which, ouch!
He gets the what?
What?
You speaking Russian?
What?
No one knows what
You
you're
want
saying.
your Pringles in a bowl?
What?
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, his theme song. So in the begining, it sounds like he's saying, "Yeah, put the Pringles in a bowl."
No.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Him and Vance Archer shove each other and then fight. A brawl happens. It ends with Shelton and Kozlov standing tall and shaking hands.
Apparently, I guess, like you said, like that was supposed to be a tag team.
No, it never became a tag
But
team.
I guess it kind of just fizzled out with, ECW, this being the last ECW show. And then
we got 2 more NXT rookies. Michael Tarver. And Tommy was convinced that this guy was someone.
I thought it was someone that wrestles still to this day.
I mean, he still wrestles, but nope, it's just Michael Tarver.
I thought it was the VD person from NXT.
No.
I'm not saying his name because that man can just rot in hell.
And the other one...
Wait, who was his pro, though?
Was it MVP?
I think it was MVP, actually.
Or no, MVP was Skip Sheffield.
Skip Sheffield was
Carlito.
Because Carlito is Cool Carlito.
Yes, Carlito was Michael Tarver's pro. And then the most famous member of this NXT Season 1, Daniel Bryan, was introduced.
Of course, his pro was none other than...
The Miz.
The Miz.
And then, Tommy, I bet you have a lot to say about this Elimination Chamber package
that
happened after this.
Later in the night, it showed them, and then they gave us a preview of the 2 chamber matches.
Oh my god.
So this is during the time where they had the WWE title and then the World's Heavyweight title.
World Heavyweight title was superior.
Which, as much as you hated me writing this down, I called it the WCW title.
Which, yeah.
Hold on.
How about you tell us what the WWE Chamber match, who was involved with that?
No idea.
All
I knew was the World's Heavyweight Championship match.
I'll tell you the WWE title match. You ready? We had John Cena. We had Triple H. We had Sheamus. We had Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, and the man that should have won it, Ted DiBiase Jr.
Which, to be honest, was pretty good.
That is a solid one. Solid matchup. But then the SmackDown.
The World's Heavyweight Championship, World's Heavyweight title match.
How many Hall of Famers are in that?
There's a solid 3 or 4 of them in there.
Possibly 5. Maybe 6. Maybe all of them.
So I will say the lineup for the World's Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk,
Hall of Famer.
Chris Jericho,
Hall of Famer.
Rey Mysterio,
Hall of Famer.
R-Truth,
Possible Hall of Famer.
John Morrison,
Possible Hall of Famer.
and the world's heavyweight champion at the time, The Undertaker.
Definite Hall of Famer.
Which, like, when we saw that, we paused it and we went, oh my god, what a match.
That is loaded.
Like, literally, that was a loaded... I'm pretty sure that those both were pretty good chamber matches. I think. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I gotta rewatch the every Elimination Chamber match ranked from worst to best.
We come back from that and we have another Meet the NXT Rookie. It is with Christian Heath Slater.
I've got kids!
He's been waiting to yell that one.
Oh, you were gonna say I don't give a shit about your kids?
No, even
Come on, Brock Lesnar.
Well, listen, that is my first name, but that is not my last name.
Seriously, like, how could you not say, I got kids, and then out of nowhere someone says, I don't give a shit about your kids?
And after that, it was, speaking of Christian, after that, it was main event time!
Which, like, it was funny. We only had, like, 2 matches the entire...
Yeah.
We only had 2 matches.
Yeah. And that's usually how it went on ECW. So ECW...
Which wasn't...
an hour long.
I know ECW...
It was 40... What was it, a 46-minute show?
Yeah.
It was so nice. Do you know how nice it is to watch an hour-long wrestling show? We breezed through it.
It's nice to have hour-long wrestling shows. I wish they bring certain, like, stuff like that back.
Yeah.
Because I don't like sitting... I don't like sitting through 3 hours of Raw.
And even with the, it was 46 minutes.
With SmackDown right now, 2 hours for them is actually kind of fine.
Yeah. And even then with with the 46 minutes, how many of that was promos and recaps?
There were a couple segments of promos and recaps.
So we have the main event. Christian comes out with a cart full of goodies
Tommy Dreamer would be so proud. Tommy Dreamer and Sandman
and
would
Raven.
be so proud. And Raven.
My next note is, he's over, Vince. Push him.
Because he was over.
Oh, he was very much over.
Plus, another thing I realized is how massive the ECW title belt was.
Oh, we'll get to that. Christian cuts a very passionate promo. In which he says, in this hardcore city like we're in right now, ECW is alive and well. Ah, yes, Kansas City. ECW synonymous.
Synonymous with ECW. Which was mostly in the East Coast.
It's not, Kansas City's not synonymous with, I don't know, the NWA or WWF.
Don't really know.
It's not like we were the head area of a territory or anything. Central States Wrestling. Go to commercial. We come back. Another rookie is announced. And Tommy, it's Darren Young. Who? You know who Darren Young is. And, quote from Byron Saxton, carved out of granite.
Oh, wait, that's right. Apparently, like, he's the son of Mike Tyson.
No, that was Michael Tarver.
That was Michael Tarver, sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So then we go right to the ring, and holy shit, Ezekiel Jackson is massive.
Ooh, those triceps, man. Just like, good God.
Oh, he was huge.
I mean, it's just at the time Vince was starting to get big, sweaty men.
Oh, just now? Dude, you didn't live
through
SmackDown.
During the time of SmackDown, he loved these big, sweaty men.
The only thing that was bigger than Ezekiel Jackson, that massive ECW title.
Like, seriously.
Holy shit.
It's probably as big as this table the phone was on right now.
Oh, yeah. No, like, Christian. It was as the center plate itself was as wide as Christian's chest.
Like, dude, it's massive. It was so big. That's what she said.
Regal is on the outside of the ring as he is Ezekiel Jackson's mentor.
What's funny is when you said...
I wanted him to yell, War Games!
I wanted him to yell just out of nowhere, just like a random spurt, like, War Games!
Yeah. A sign of things to come. Then They have a decent little back and forth here, you know. Zack Ryder runs in and beats up Christian, to which Tommy, out of anyone on ECW, you know, the ECW roster is small, who made the save?
None other than ECW's general manager, Kelly.
Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany. Sorry, I don't know why I said Kelly. I was so used to Kelly at the time.
Because she was blonde with big tits.
Yeah, exactly.
She comes running out, no shoes, and just whips the shit out of Rosa Mendes.
Yeah, I know. She straight up just beat the shit out of her.
Oh, it was great. They go to break. We come back. Trash can shots are awesome. Because we get a
couple trash can shots.
We get a drop kick
Shoots.
by Christian into Ezekiel Jackson's face, to which I responded with, I wish there was blood in these matches.
Seriously, I wish they kind of bladed a little bit.
Shopping cart spot is what I wrote next, as Ezekiel Jackson tossed Christian into a shopping cart, a la Rhino goring himself into a shopping cart.
Yeah, straight up just gored himself.
After that, Christian did a crossbody for 2 inside the ring. Ezekiel Jackson and Regal go under the ring to grab a table, and Christian drop kicks the table.
Drop kicks the table.
I stood up and went,
like he drop kicked the table when Regal and Ezekiel Jackson were getting it into the ring. Speaking of which, a little bit later, he literally takes a bump like on the flat table, and we both went, "Ooh, that kind of hurt."
But literally, the drop kick table, I literally stood up and went, I literally Jerry Lawlered. I went, ah!
I was like, my god.
I loved it.
My back hurt when I saw that. I'm like, oh my God.
No. You're talking about this getting just spine on the pine.
Like, it literally, like...
Oh, God, that one hurt.
That looked like it hurt. Like, really badly.
Then the table gets set up, and the Christian is just beating the shit out of...
he
with a massive shot.
He used the kendo stick, like, pretty smart.
Yeah, you know, chases Regal off with it after just belting Ezekiel Jackson in the abs.
Yeah, and then Ezekiel
Jackson the legs.
And then Ezekiel Jackson has a kendo stick. He's about ready to just bonk him over the head, and then Christian literally just whacks him on the foot or like the ankle or wherever it was,
and then moves it up the leg. Christian is so good.
Christian's just good. He's just a good wrestler.
We had an incredible... this might have been after the crossbody. Ezekiel Jackson had a trash can lid, and Christian was in the corner. He tried to brain Christian over the head.
What's funny is...
missed.
Dude, I'm surprised how they didn't like really utilize the lids of trash cans. They did that a lot in like the original ECW.
Yeah. But he missed... He's holding it up to his face. Mistake, because Christian's got that out-of-nowhere kick. Kicks him in the face with it.
Which is a pretty good
God.
spot.
Christian's so good. And then Regal interferes after Christian was trying to set up for the kill switch. Regal tried to go for the knee trembler.
Prettier.
Yeah, well, no. So that's what the move's called, but Christian called it the kill switch.
But then when he go back to the main roster, didn't they call it the unprettier?
No. They still call it the kill switch. Tyler Breeze used it as the unprettier.
That's why I'm thinking.
Also, Chelsea Green still uses it as the unprettier.
Also, Matt Hardy used it.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Matt Hardy actually used the unprettier.
Regal tries to go for the knee trembler and misses. Christian lays him out with the kill switch. Ezekiel Jackson, big boy, picks him up.
Big boy picks him up and just slams him through a table.
Just like a one-arm spine buster through the table. 1, 2, 3. Good God, Ezekiel Jackson is the final ECW champion.
Which I was like, kind of like, really? They really just didn't keep it on Christian for the very end.
So that has always been the complaint with this final episode of ECW, is that they actually didn't keep it on Christian.
Like, they should have just kept it on Christian. Like, granted, like, they were going to retire that belt.
And I think later on, either this year or the next year, Ezekiel Jackson wins the Intercontinental title.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, he beats Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title.
No, you're actually right.
And then Cody beats him, and then we get the beautiful white strap Intercontinental title. Oh, that's such beautiful.
So pretty.
Ezekiel Jackson's theme fucking slaps.
Oh, it was pretty good. But the funny thing is that when they came back to commercial, Ezekiel Jackson was already in the ring. Like, they didn't get a walk-up or anything.
I think they were running low on time.
I think they were kind of cutting it close.
Regal, as Ezekiel Jackson's holding up the title, is just, like, clutched around his thigh. Like, a single thigh, both arms wrapped around it. Just hugging him. Ezekiel Jackson grins while holding the title, and then, fuck you, Ezekiel Jackson. We've got to show the last rookie in NXT, David Otunga.
David Otunga. And who's his pro again?
I don't remember.
Well, I don't remember either, but it's David Otunga.
All I remember is it might have been R-Truth.
Pretty sure it was R-Truth, I think.
R-Truth was involved. I don't remember who he had.
Pretty sure it actually was with R-Truth.
Okay. But no, God forbid we let the current champion, the new champion now, have his moment where it's like, look, here is the man who's the final ECW. Nope. David Otunga.
Nope, David Otunga.
And that was the final episode of WWECW.
I'm not gonna lie, it was okay.
So yeah, I was about to ask your thoughts on the show overall, Tommy.
I mean, it was okay. Just okay. I mean, the main event was good. The opening was good. Don't really know what happened in the middle. Can't really explain it.
Oh,
dude, I don't even...
So...
Vance Archer. Freaking Vance Archer. Vance Archer. Like, Walmart value Lance Archer. I am never gonna let that go.
Oh, God.
Like, look at what monster you have created.
So, we may have to make that a t-shirt. Walmart Lance Archer.
Walmart Lance Archer, and it's literally just him in his giant pants with short hair and those pants that he had on during that segment.
The tights.
The tights. And it literally says the Abraham Morris Show or whatever.
Abraham Washington
Show, and it shows Vance Archer. We better wrap this up because I'm going to be going on a rant.
No, go ahead. Go on this rant.
It's just no.
No, trust me. We have plenty of time. Go on a rant.
Vance Archer. Like, why didn't you just use Lance Archer? It's like, let's do a V. Instead of Lance, let's do a Vance. You know? That would be a pretty smart idea. That makes absolutely perfect sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was Lance Hoyt in Impact before this.
He was Lance Hoyt in Impact, so I guess they couldn't really use Lance. But, like, literally, like, I think that's his, like, actual name, Lance Archer.
I don't know. You'd have to look that up.
I don't know. You'd have to look it up, too. But either way, it's like, you really couldn't think of anything better. Just use Lance frickin' Archer.
Vance Archer. Again, this man was in a video game. This entire final roster of ECW, well, except for Kalen Croft and Trent Beretta, that final roster of ECW was in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011.
Except for Trent Beretta and Croft?
Yeah, that's it. Those are the only two that weren't. Kozlov was, Jackson was, Regal was, Archer, Tatsu, Ryder, Goldust, Christian, Finley, Mike Knox.
I don't really know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was just okay.
The matches themselves were really good.
The matches were okay. Granted,
they were good. They were good.
Granted, we only had 2.
Which I don't quite remember fully, but I feel like that's about right for it, because I haven't watched any of these previous to the one that we watched for a long time.
Neither have I.
Well, I don't think you've ever watched
WWECW?
Or at least this episode.
No, this is the first ECW episode I watched. Surprising, right?
No. Not really. It's about, like, the most normal thing. Honestly. But yeah. Tommy? Any final thoughts on WWECW?
No.
Anything about the wrestlers that we saw? Are you surprised by anyone that you saw?
Yeah, Vance Archer.
Trent Beretta?
Lance Archer.
Trent Beretta?
Trent Beretta, too.
Shelton Benjamin?
No, not Shelton Benjamin. I'm not surprised that he showed up on ECW. Yeah. It's really it.
Zack Ryder?
No.
Are you shocked when I tell you that the Hurricane was on ECW this same year?
No, because he was part of that opening package.
Yeah.
Like, they showed him in the opening package.
Yeah.
So I already knew that he was part of the ECW roster.
Well, he wasn't at this time. I'm going to look it up right now. Actually, you do. Because, we're kind of recording on this phone. Look up that 2010 ECW roster. I don't think it's more than, 12 people.
ECW 2010 roster.
It can't be more than, that's SmackDown versus Raw.
Well, I mean...
that ain't gonna tell...
That ain't gonna cut it.
That's 2010, too, so...
Do you want pre-draft or post-draft?
It would be literally just ECW.
So we had Abraham Washington.
Yep.
Byron Saxton.
Okay, exclude commentators.
Okay,
so,
exclude commentators.
So
So we're excluding Brian Saxton and Josh Matthews.
Yes, so...
We had
Abraham Washington.
Kalen Croft.
Uh-huh.
Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel Jackson. Goldust. Hurricane Helms.
Mm-hmm.
Katie Lee Burchill.
Oh, God, that's right.
It says Lance Hoyt on here.
Well, it's Vance Archer.
It's Vance Archer. We had Paul Burchill.
Oh, my God, that's right. Oh, Jesus.
We had Rosa Mendez.
Mm-hmm.
Shelton Benjamin. Tiffany.
That's general manager. I'm not counting.
General manager. I mean, she's still part of the roster.
Yeah.
Tommy Dreamer.
Yep.
Trent Beretta.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Rex.
Oh, Jesus.
What? Wait, what?
What?
No, this is spelled weird. It says R-E-K-S.
That's
Rex.
how it was spelled.
So weird. And then Vladimir Kozlov.
Mm-hmm.
William Regal.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshitatsu. And Zack Ryder.
So that's 17.
It's 17 people on the roster.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really sound surprising.
Because, yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds right. So there were 17 people on that roster. Here's why I was surprised when you said the Burchills. Do you know what gimmick they were running at this time on their time in ECW?
I don't know. What was it, Brock?
Incest.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I remember. Okay, never mind. Oh. I now remember, but that was gross. Remember how gross that was.
Well, it's better than being a pirate.
Or a zombie.
Well, no. Paul Burchill was a pirate. Originally.
That's right.
So, I guess it's better than that. But, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the final episode
it.
of WWECW. Tommy, I have a question. I have one trivia question for you.
Give it to me.
It's multiple choice. Who was the final Central States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion?
Okay.
Akio Saito? Bulldog Bob Brown? Pat O'Connor? Or Tommy Rich? A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go with C.
Incorrect. It's A. I literally looked this up before we started watching WWECW.
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
Pat O'Connor was the owner of the company, bud. What are you
The WWE Untold thing.
Oh,
hey, remember
God.
when Vince won the ECW title and he wore a do-rag?
And he said the N-word to
That was before.
Cena?
No, that was before.
No, that was part of it.
No, that was before. I'm pretty sure that was
okay.
before that. Or after, I don't remember.
Either way. Remember when he did that to Cena? Next week, Tommy, God, it's gonna be our bicentennial celebration.
Are you actually gonna go to Jeff City?
HCW Bicentennial Bash. I'm your color commentator for it, so I will be there, of course. Tommy will also be there because he's managing several people. But the next week, you have 1 week, and the assignment is, if Major League Baseball was to expand, excluding Montreal, because that's both our number one.
Excluding Louisville. That'd be our two. Those are number twos.
Well, okay, Louisville. So this is literally, we compile a list. You have to come up with the names of the team and the city. So we will each do 5. Make it easy on you.
That's gonna be hard, dude.
No, I already have mine. But that'll be next week as we celebrate the 200th anniversary of the state of Missouri. God bless the state of Missouri in all of its beautifulness. What a time to be alive, Tommy.
I know, it's actually nice out.
Yeah.
But
Next week, I don't know.
Then it's gonna be hot as fuck.
I hope it's better in next Tuesday.
I hope. No, it's not. We're watching Lee's accidentally on the thing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
supposed to rain Tuesday.
Alright. Well, I mean, that's fine.
It's definitely gonna rain on Tuesday. If he says it's 30% chance, it's definitely gonna rain.
Well, that's just a 30% from now.
Trust Gary Lezak. I always
Yeah.
trust Gary Lezak. Like, he predicted a Liberty... Like, remember a couple years ago? He predicted the days we would have off. And they were right.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this dude a time traveler?
He is not Matt Groening. God, we'll have to do that type.
We're definitely going to be doing that.
That episode one day. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Anyway, Tommy, they heard our new entrance music, beginning of the show. Now it's time for our new
outro music,
which is literally just bootleg Santana.
Well, let's drop hits, get money, and run it.
Yeah. We're no longer using copyrighted music, people.
We're using non-copyrighted music.
Yeah. Weird.
Royalty free.
Yeah. YouTube music. YouTube audio library music.
Oh, YouTube audio library.
Yeah.
Something I want, other than the Smitty soundboard. Other than the Smitty sound, like the Smitty sound effects file. Dude, that file has to be massive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I've been Brock Gorton.
I've been Tommy Haley.
And we will see you next week for the 200th anniversary of the state of Missouri, where I guarantee you I will be singing the Missouri Waltz for the intro song. Good night, everybody.
Night.